Hello, this is going to be my first ever kind of thing here. I don't know what it is, I don't know where it will go, but realistically no one knows where anything will go. We can only predict. But I was scrolling through Instagram earlier today and I saw a post where it said that our ancestors used to squat and it would give us more mobility in our hips, which is obviously useful because, well, if it's not clear, we need to walk with our hips and things like that, which are quite useful when going day-to-day life. So I thought I'll do the rest of this. I haven't got a title for it in a squat position. So I'm just going to have to change the angle of the camera. I would say slightly, but it is rather significant, and I don't want to deceive you people, because you're alright. There we are. Let's hope I'm somewhat in the shot. So we're going to just be sitting like this and talking about my opinion on the world, which is often a very dangerous thing to do. And I've recently been thinking about the world and how everyone's so insecure. You know, a lot of people are angry at each other, they're angry at other people for being successful, they're angry at themselves, or for kind of being a victim of everything. And they're kind of annoyed at that, which is understandable. No one enjoys being a victim. I don't enjoy being a victim. And it happens quite regularly when you consider how I spend my Sunday noon squatting on the floor, talking to a camera that I've set up, for no particular reason. And that's where I think it becomes entertaining. And a lot of the body stuff at the moment, you know, with the whole change, with this whole more, how would I terminize? Just make that a thing. Kind of this whole more fluidity in gender, and the idea of you can change your body doesn't necessarily match you, and if you deep down inside believe you're a certain way, then you can be a certain way, right? So if let's say I'm a man and I feel like, you know, maybe I would kind of blossom more as a female, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But then again, a lot of people will look at models, and maybe a few of the same people who would support that whole gender movement will also be annoyed when models are attractive, which is something that I find perplexing. It's their job to be attractive. They spend hours in the gym to be attractive, and they're quite successful. That's why they're on the front page of magazines, and people are annoyed. They're like, fuck, why is this person attractive? It's an unrealistic body standard. Well, if it's unrealistic, are you saying it's fake? Sure, there is some photoshopping, but these people have spent hours in the gym. They've been very clear in their diet. They've cut the crap out that you haven't, which is why you're the one typing with your greasy fingers on your iPad, and they're the ones in front of the cameras. Realistic. Okay, and I'm so the camera bleeps, and I've had a change of uniform because I fucking can. So yeah, I was just talking about how people just tap away, and it's just, you know, I just wish people really went for it. Instead of just sitting behind and typing, they really just went and decided they were going to do something. They went out and did it. I thought about doing this. I mean, more just to sit in front of a camera for a while, and I was like, hey, why not? You got nothing to lose. These have got like spider eggs. Man, only white people have spider eggs on their glass. I feel like that's just a white person thing. I don't like spiders. I don't even know they're spider eggs. What the fuck do I know? Acting like I'm not ignorant. Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking idiot. There's probably just a bit of dirt. I don't fuck with spiders. I don't think many people do. No one actually fucks with spiders. They kind of like tolerate them and allow them to sit in the corner, but no one fucks with spiders. I feel like that's just a fact that we try and pretend like we fuck with spiders. It's like when people, vegans and things, oh, I love animals. You know, you don't love your animal. It kind of just fills a space. You need that. You need to make the animal feel like you want to have power over something. You want to make the animal happy by feeding it. It's about yourself. You know, you're sad. You're like, oh fuck, I do nothing with my life. Then the dog's all hungry, and then you show the dog food, and the dog's like, oh, I love you, and give me that food. And then the person's like, oh, it loves me. Actually, I'll put one on. And realistically, all you've done there is you just tried to fill a hole in yourself by having something depend on you, because you want to feel like you're important in the world. Because realistically, that's what everyone really wants. They just want to feel like they matter. So when they buy a dog and the dog's like, oh, you need to feed me, then they're like, something in the world needs me, so if I left, if I died, then at least the dog would care. And I feel like that's a big part of people buying dogs, which is fine. But when you mask that with the, oh, I love my camera, that's where it's over for me. I'm probably going to round this off. You know, this perfect, I say that like I'm a gymnast doing the final round off to her 5-minute spinny doodly routine. Basically, I've just squatted, but I am feeling the mobility in my hips, which is always good. Maybe anytime my feet more outwards, or you can do like that squat as well. Hey, who knows? So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Should be revising for ASLs. What are you doing?